Matthew chapter 18. At that hour the disciples came near to Jesus, saying, "Who now is greater in the kingdom of the heavens?" And Jesus, having called near a child, set him in the midst of them, and said, "Truly I say to you, if you may not be turned and become as the children, you may not enter into the kingdom of the heavens. Whoever then may humble himself as this child, he is the greater in the kingdom of the heavens. And he who may receive one such child in my name receives me. And whoever may cause to stumble one of those little ones who are believing in me, it is better for him that a weighty millstone be hanged on his neck, and he may be sunk in the depth of the sea. Woe to the world from the stumbling blocks, for there is necessity for the stumbling blocks to come. But woe to that man through whom the stumbling block comes. And if your hand or your foot causes you to stumble, cut them off and cast them from you. It is good for you to enter into life lame or maimed, rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into the continuous fire. And if your eye causes you to stumble, pluck it out and cast from you. It is good for you to enter into life one-eyed, rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into the Gehenna of fire. Beware, you may not despise one of these little ones, for I say to you that their messengers in the heavens always behold the face of my Father who is in the heavens. For the Son of Man came to save the lost. What do you think? If a man may have 100 sheep, and there may go astray one of them, does he not, having left the 99, having gone on the mountains, seek that which is gone astray? And if it may come to pass that he finds it, truly I say to you, that he rejoices over it more than over the 99 that have not gone astray. So it is not the will in the presence of your Father who is in the heavens that one of these little ones may perish. And if your brother may sin against you, go and show him his fault between you and him alone. If he may hear you, you gained your brother. And if he may not hear, take with you yet 1 or 2, that by the mouth of 2 witnesses or 3 every word may stand. And if he may not hear them, say it to the assembly. And if also the assembly he may not hear, let him be to you as the heathen man and the tax collector. Truly I say to you, whatever things you may bind on earth will be having been bound in the heavens, and whatever things you may loose on the earth will be having been loosed in the heavens. Again I say to you, that if 2 of you may agree on the earth concerning anything, whatever they may ask, it will be done to them from my Father who is in the heavens. For where there are 2 or 3 gathered together to my name, there am I in the midst of them." Then Peter, having come near to him, said, "Lord, how often will my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Until 7 times? And Jesus says to him, I do not say to you until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. Because of this was the kingdom of the heavens likened to a man, a king, who willed to take reckoning with his servants. And he, having begun to take account, there was brought near to him one debtor of a myriad of talents. And he, having nothing to pay, his lord commanded him to be sold, and his wife and his children, and all, whatever he had, and payment to be made. The servant then, having fallen down, was prostrating to him, saying, Lord, have patience with me, and I will pay you all. And the lord of that servant, having been moved with compassion, released him, and the debt he forgave him. And that servant, having come forth, found one of his fellow servants who was owing him 100 denarii, and having laid hold, he took him by the throat, saying, Pay me that which you owe me. His fellow servant then, having fallen down at his feet, was calling on him, saying, Have patience with me, and I will pay you all. And he would not, but having gone away, he cast him into prison, until he might pay that which was owing. And his fellow servants, having seen the things that were done, were grieved exceedingly, and having come, showed fully to their lord all the things that were done. Then, having called him, his lord says to him, Evil servant, All that debt I forgave you, seeing you called on me. Did it not seem necessary to you to have dealt kindly with your fellow servant, as I also dealt kindly with you?' And having been angry, his lord delivered him to the inquisitors, until he might pay all that was owing to him. So also my heavenly Father will do to you, if you may not forgive each one his brother, from your hearts, their trespasses."